Hi there, my name is Summer.
And I'm Carolyn.
And today we thought we would tell you about our trip to Montreal.
We did a spontaneous date night trip to go see Lily sing, Superwoman, at Just for Laughs.
Grace Helbig and Mamory Hart were also part of that.
I think it was really great, partly because it was spontaneous. A last minute, like, okay, we don't really have energy, but let's go anyways because we really wanted to.
Yeah.
And yeah, that spontaneity is like, there's no expectations then. And so it ends up being super fun.
The show was starting and she looked at me and she's like, I didn't even realize this is Just for Laughs. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I was so focused on us going to see Superwoman and Grace and Mamory that I didn't even realize.
It hadn't registered. Like I grew up watching Just for Laughs gags and Just for Laughs, and like, you know, I remember thinking like, oh, I want to be in the audience like so bad. And yeah, it was awesome. We're sitting there and I like see the little green monster up in the corner and I'm like, oh, I'm here. I didn't sink in until we were sitting in the seats and I was like so happy.
Yeah. Lily did an excellent job. Stand-up comedy isn't what she does often, and so we weren't sure what to expect, but we didn't care. You know, we really want to support women and highlight them and talk about them and encourage more success. We want that for all women.
And Lily's trying to do the same thing. Like she's her side projects, or maybe even her main focus projects, but you know, it's about empowering young girls. Her book is kind of geared towards that, and who she chooses to work with. Called and they're like, you'll get a better deal if you go to the box office last minute. And we were very last minute.
Yes. When we called, we were asking where's the closest parking to the theater. So that's what we called about. Yeah. And so that was very helpful because it was like just across the street, even though we ran in the wrong direction. And there was some big festival going on, actually. I don't know if that's all about Just for Laughs.
Is it? They do that every year.
Okay.
We're going for the whole thing next year.
Okay. That'll be fun. Like, so we ran in the wrong direction, and then we had to buy tickets, and then they want all kinds of information about you. So it's taking a long time. So I said to the ticket guy, I said...
it just felt like a long time. Like, there was 0 people in line.
Oh,
we
went
right up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it was like,
true.
you need to take your name and your phone number. But we were just...
and your email... And like, can I have your credit card? And
he was moving calm and slow.
Yeah. And we wanted him to be like...
We wanted it like the theater. 2 tickets for this. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. But I did say to him, like, did the show start on time? And he looked down and he said, yeah, it started on time. So I really believed him.
We got in there, it hadn't started.
Right. So we find our seats, we plunk down, and you immediately start talking to the people on your one side, and I'm talking to the people on the other side. And I said to there was another gay couple.
Oh, were they a gay couple?
Yeah, they were. Then I turned to him right immediately and I was like, oh, the show hasn't started yet. Like, did they announce something? Did they give a reason? And he was just kind of like, it's like any show, they're running behind, I guess. Like, okay, clearly, you know, you don't want to be that friendly. So yeah, so we got there and the show started.
Sorry, I'm still caught. They were a couple? For sure?
Yeah, they were.
They were wearing cargo, like...
I know, when you commented on that, because one of the comedians was poking fun at...
straight white guys.
Yeah.
And how, like, they always are dressed like they're ready to help their buddy move or paint the kitchen.
Yeah.
And, like, look over at these 2 guys and they had, like, khaki shorts that had, like, big cargo pockets and, like, plain
I think you have a negative association with cargo shorts. I think you just don't like them because they were like kind of fancy, but it was the 2 guys in front of us.
Oh yeah,
they both checked themselves out. The one guy right in front of you went like this. He looked down at his shirt and realized,
exactly what the comedian was talking about.
Yeah. It was a fun show. The only thing that we noticed was we were kind of surprised. Like Grace Helbig and Mamory Hart were part of it, as we said. So I guess I just assumed that there would be other women in the show, but it ended up just being the 3 of them. So Superwoman, Lily Singh, and Grace Helbig and Mamory. And Mamory and Grace did their time together. So it wasn't even like 3 individual women doing things.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised by that, and the comedians were, of course, all male. A couple of them were guys of color, but they're pretty
slightly misogynistic and just not what we expected. Like we thought it was kind of like a Lily Singh organized thing. But
she was just the MC.
Yeah.
And she did.
And she was great.
Yeah. But she did more than MC. She did
Yeah.
do two little things. She did a thing with her parents. If you watched her video, you'll know that. So she did a thing with her parents. She did a thing with dancers at the beginning.
Yeah,
she
did
opened it. And we were all just screaming like crazy.
Some political comedy. And,
yeah.
And, you know, she was funny each time she came out. She was great.
She was great.
Yeah.
Oh, we're hoping that in the future, well, I would really like her to do it again, but maybe have an all-female comedy troupe or whatever, or more women involved.
And I'm sure organizers will say like, oh, that won't sell an all-woman group, but that's what they said about Little Affair.
That's right.
And it totally blew out records. So like an all-female comedy show?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, on our Facebook page, a little short video of a Canadian comedian who was talking about straight guys and stuff. If you were on our Let's Go
that
Lesbo,
was so fun.
Yeah, on the Facebook.
She was really good.
She is, and so like there are women out there. There's lesbians and straight women, comedians who are out there that could be part of that kind of a show. That would be the best case scenario. If
we would like build a vacation around that.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe we should organize it.
Oh yeah, Lily, if you're watching,
let's do cruise ship comedy women fest.
I'd be totally
I want to go now.
Yeah. Help people organize that. That would be very, very fun.
That would be awesome.
Because we got the shout out from Lily, from Superwoman, like her pictures at the top of our Facebook page. But that's because I'm doing that because I am so grateful and thankful that she was so generous and did that for us. You know that we're Superwoman girl fans. In fact, we hung out a little bit to see if she would come out to see if we could talk to her and get a selfie with her. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I'm paying for it today though. Like I met a woman on the weekend who also has brain injury, and she was talking about how when she does stuff the next day, it's like I always say it's like a hangover, but she put it in context of, oh, was it a 6 beer hangover or a 12 case beer, whatever. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like the more stimulation you have, the harder it is on you the next day.
Yeah, so I'm feeling...
I think it was like a 2-4 last night.
Yeah, I'm really tired. If you're watching this on Facebook, please check out our YouTube videos by subscribing and hit notifications so that you get all of our videos when they're posted. We post every Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah.
We're also on Instagram
at Let's Go Lesbo 1, on Facebook at Let's Go Lesbo.
Yep, that's right.
So we love you guys.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun watching. Maybe check out the videos of Just for Laughs. I don't know if they have that stuff posted.
Yeah, well, check out Lily Singh's video on how she was, feeling about it.
All right. Well, let's go, Lesbo.
All right.
Bye.